All right. I had to go grab something to snack on. Otherwise, this is going to be painful. All right. So windmill. To make a windmill, I need to make windmill blades, some sticks, and planks. I have an iron. Good, I have a windmill. Alright. So we need a kinetic dynamo. Inori plus copper. So I need 2 crafting operations of this, which means I need 8 plates. So I need 8 copper. The world. It doesn't really exist beyond me. Hmm. So I've got to harden up some clay. There, I was like, I put clay somewhere. Okay. Process some Inori. Good. And the kinetic dynamo. Good. Alright, Gary, I'll see here. There's a fair amount of industrial hemp. I need 8. I need 32 of these. I need a lot of industrial hemp. Can I use here? I'll use the hardened stone. That's fine for now. Right. We could take our windmill. That's that's not how windmills work. Can we try that again? That's better. Ooh boy, are you not tall enough? I don't think you are. Hey, there we go. Now it's turning. That didn't take long. That was, what, half an hour? Good job. I got a windmill. Being said, I should maybe at least attach it to something. Mind, it's from the top, yeah. Okay. Okay, so now we need LV things. We need more wire. That's for certain. Let's get some more copper and put that in there. But anyway, not that I blame you for, you know, having trouble with humanity, especially recently. It's not a good time. Not a real good time at all. Everyone's kind of, well, shit. Estonia block. Lead, huh? I had not processed lead yet. Go me. Oh, man. I wouldn't necessarily go that far. Not that I don't necessarily disagree with you, but you know. Alright. Capacitor needs some, of course, it's straight wood. Like some wood, please. Thought I'd grab the copper, but I guess not. Just grab those. All right. And I do have the hammer on me, which is good. Hammer, capacitor. Nah. Wait, didn't I process some? Yes. I have no inventory. We'll put that away. Toss these in the water. All right. Cool. So now we've got those, we've got the relays, and we've got the connectors. Let's head up top here. So let's see, what we can do then is and we can say a power. Well, I don't think we should be completely exterminated. I think part of the problem I think, is we as a culture tend to let other people tell us what we think, tell us what we should think. That there have been a lot of studies into the way people think and the way people believe, and how stuff like that gets propagated. And a lot of it comes down to the fact that most people aren't willing to engage in any sort of, I wouldn't call it meaningful debate, but most people tend to not want to have people with opposing beliefs around them for whatever reason. So we end up surrounding ourselves with people like-minded only. And before, that was somewhat more difficult, right? But now, with social media, people tend to end up putting themselves into some sort of an echo chamber where they are only hearing and only seeing the things that they believe in already. But because of that reinforcement over and over and over, and the fact that each side believes that they are right and the other one is wrong, and all of that feeds back onto itself. So there's a much less of a willingness to accept that you may be wrong and you may be believing in a fallacy. I mean, it's sort of the reason that flat earthers still exist. But yet there are flat earthers that Mars is a sphere, but the Earth is flat, because Mars has been proven to show that it's round. I mean, stupidity like that is sort of what happens. We are very dumb when in a group. But we are social creatures. So, on our own, we're autonomous, independent. We can make decisions that benefit us, that benefit us as a whole. But when we're in a group and we're supposed to be acting as a group, we can't, as a group, make decisions. We want someone, I won't necessarily say calling the shots, but one person who is a representative, one person who is a leader, a voice, what have you. And the problem is that we aren't very good at making the choice of who would make that proper spokesman. And again, this feeds into, believing, surrounding ourselves with people that we believe. We believe a certain person is one particular way, and there's not much to be done to actually change that. And it's kind of disappointing, in a way. That was a slight mistake, but okay. Papa Relay. I'll just plap that right there. These probably won't connect, right? No. But I also won't say that it's everyone. Primarily, it's an American attitude. There is that. There is that way of looking at it. I tend to be on somewhat of a more cynical stance to that regard. To me, people are dumb. And essentially, well, it was ethics. That's sort of the way it ends up going. To me, basically, people are dumb. People are real dumb. Just like this mod. This mod is real dumb about cables. And people have to prove to me that they aren't before I will believe that they are intelligent. It's... Yay, moving quite nicely. I don't know. It's a hard situation, right? Like, will we come out of this, since you brought up the president, will we come out of this smarter? A lot of us will. There will always be those who legitimately believe that anything he was doing was correct. Those will be the ones that'll be the biggest issue, quote unquote. But the vast majority of us, I think, will come out of this smarter. That in a contest between the lesser of two evils, the evil that you know how they operate and know what they're about is better than one that you don't.